Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to episode 234 of the Family Medicine Rocks podcast for Saturday, January 14, 2012. On tonight's show, kind of a different show here tonight. Coming up in a few minutes will be our good friend and co-host, Warrior Cat, and also from Twitter, Cajun Way, also known as Sharon. And we're going to be talking about some interesting topics here tonight. And they'll be talking about the ending of their favorite show, One Life to Live. And that's been mentioned on this show here before. They used to have a show right here on Blog Talk Radio called the Landview Lowdown, and we'll talk about that. And also talk about what Kat was talking about on last week's show, the BCS College Championship game. We won't talk about that too much, but we have to. So we'll mention that a little bit. Also, in the first segment here coming up, they had a cool little geek meetup today, which I'll share with all of you, and a couple of news stories here. So all that is coming up on episode 234 of the Family Medicine Rocks podcast, starting right now. That's right. Welcome to the show that is passionate about medicine and social media, and tonight, other topics. This is the Family Medicine Rocks podcast, live on a Saturday night here on the Blog Talk Radio Network. I am your host. My name is Mike Sevilla, and what is this show about usually? It's about social media through the eyes of a family physician, but we like to expand upon that because we don't like to be pigeonholed into certain topics. I invite you to check out my website at FamMedRocks.com, and shout out to all 8,178 people who are following me on Twitter, and also shout out to all 319 people who like the Facebook page. It's Facebook.com/FamMedRocks. And today is Saturday, January 14th, 2012. It is 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. And it feels like 11 degrees Fahrenheit here at Family Medicine Rocks World Headquarters. And how's your weekend been going? It's been very cool up here in the Midwestern United States. And have a little bit of snow here today as well. And going to be talking about in the first segment here a cool little meetup here that I've had today with my good friend Brandis from Twitter, and also at the bottom of the hour, going to be having our good friends Warrior Cat and also Sharon, also known as Cajun Way, on Twitter, and to talk all about One Life to Live. And I've only learned about it through Warrior Cat and just doing this show the past few years, so they'll be coming up at the bottom of the hour here. So I know there's already some people in the chat room here, so thank you for joining us here for this long but short 2-hour show here this evening. Going to have a lot of fun. So what we'll do here is just get things set up here. I do want to thank Blog Talk Radio for having me as a featured host here on the network. Thank you so much for that, and featuring this show on the front page of blogtalkradio.com. I've been a social media hobbyist since 2005, having over 200 of these Blog Talk Radio shows. And if you're curious, yes, I am a real doctor in my normal life. And we will take our break here. So you're listening to the Family Medicine Rocks podcast, the unofficial podcast of the Family Medicine Revolution. Just Google FM Revolution for more details. And also a member of the Pro Med network of podcasts. And you can go to promednetwork.com. And we'll be right back after this short break.
Something.
I could think of something right now.
I could give him a name right now, but I won't.
Why don't we? I'm going to take a little break here. Once you ladies reload, and we'll do another segment after this. And something. Did you ladies say that you went to a live event at some point in the past on this? Because
we did.
very curious about that. I want to talk about it in the next segment too. So, so what you got? Well, we'll take a little bit of break. You ladies reload, and we will be back here on the Landview Lowdown here on the Blog Talk Radio Network. We'll be right back. But anything else to say on One Life to Live, Landview Lowdown? Then we'll take our break, and then we'll talk football after that. So I'll leave it to both of you, just any kind of parting words on One Life to Live and Landview Lowdown, and we'll take our break.
Well, for me, the last question that Tony had asked me is what parts of the final week made you guys tear up the most. For me, it was pretty much everything, but usually like seeing the when Clint asked Vicky to marry him. And when Nicole back with Star, those two things I think were and Rex and his dad. Those three things were my favorite endings to the show, of how they had Rex and his dad finally reconcile, Clint asking Vicky to marry him, and then what did I say was the other one?
Rex and his dad. I don't know.
But my favorite thing of all was the very last scene, the jaw dropping Victor's still alive. And I love that they brought back my crazy Mitch Lawrence, even if it was only for a little while. Okay, that's my little parting words. Now, what about you, Miss Sharon?
What was her question? I forgot.
What parts of the final week made you tear up the most?
Oh gosh, what you said was about it. Except I also felt really, really sad about maybe not seeing some of these actors. I know that some are going to General Hospital, but never seeing some of these other actors or actresses again anywhere that I know of. That was sad to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy to see certain things, like the reunion of Clinton and Rex and his dad and yada, yada, yada. But I thought about, like, Erica Slezak, will I see her again in another show somewhere or anywhere on TV? Maybe not. I could go on and on and on. And it's just, that was, to me, sad.
Erica Slezak will be on the big screen. You watch. I hope.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying, that's what it looked like to me. And that was really, really upsetting to me to know that I may not be able to see any of them again anywhere on the screen, small or big. So.
Yeah.
That's what I have to say. Now we can go to break or whatever you were planning on doing.
Yeah. And I know you guys can't see the chat room. I want to thank everybody in the chat room, because if people because we're talking football after the break, but there's been a lot of great discussion and chatting in the chat room, and I want to thank everybody for that. And it's been good for me just to kind of try to see how people are pretty upset about this. And but we will take our break here, and we'll talk in football after the break for our last segment of the show here. So thank you all for joining us. We'll take a short little break here, and we will be right back. So Kat, you have any? I was going to let Sharon go, but you have anything else for Sharon before I let her go here this evening?
Just thank you so much, Sharon, for coming. I'm so glad you were able to. When I found out One Life to Live was ending, and then I had people on Twitter asking me if we were going to have another Landview Lowdown. I felt heartbroken. I just would love to do one more again, and this was our chance. So thank you, Mike, for letting us have this too, and thank you for sharing. Mel would have loved to come on too, but she doesn't watch the show anymore. So she said she would listen, and I guess she feels like if she hadn't been watching it, she would have nothing to contribute. But it was really good to be on with you, and I love you, and I miss you, and like I said, you're my friend for life. So
absolutely, I love you too. You take care. Keep in touch, Mo. And Mike, thank you so much for having me on. I've enjoyed it, and it was such a pleasure. And you guys take care and just have a beautiful rest of the evening, and stay safe, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Sharon. Thank you.
God bless you.
Bye-bye, guys.
All right, good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Wow. So, Kat, that was just such such an incredible show tonight. I mean, it's just so much fun. I mean, she's hilarious. She is so funny.
Isn't she awesome? And she still has her, like right now she's LSU, I said. She still has her Cajun accent, you know. I mean, you can still hear it. She lives in Tennessee right now, but you know, I lost mine. I mean, mine was never so much like hers. It was just more of a twang, I guess. But like, she still has her Louisiana accent in there real good, and I'm so jealous. I love her Louisiana accent.
Oh, so that was a lot of fun tonight. That was a lot of fun tonight. Talking One Life to Live, talking a little football. You know, it's that was fun. Mixing up the show tonight and bringing her on and just having you guys just reminisce and be angry and, you know, all that kind of stuff. It was a good show tonight.
Well, I had a lot of fun, and you know, like I said, again, I want to thank you so much. That was so sweet of you to let us do that, and I can't even tell you how much I appreciate that, really, because I shut the page down for the Lambie Lowdown, so you know there was really no way we could do one again, you know, or get it together quick enough, and so it was really cool. Thank you so much.